my god. Hey guys. So I know it's been a very hot minute since I have said anything, tried to make another video. It's been a minute. But I thought I would sit down and I would just talk a little bit about upcoming sorority events. So hi, before I forget, my name is Ariana and I go to UW Stout. So I am a part of Delta Zeta, so that's super fun. I just wanted to share some tips and tricks because rush is coming up for this coming spring semester, and I would like to just tell my new and upcoming P&Ms some tips that I would have loved to know. So let's just get started. Okay, so tip number 1. I would say dress to impress. So that doesn't mean wear your fanciest clothes. Doesn't mean do XYZ. I would personally, because they normally have a schedule of what to expect, what events there is, take a look and kind of reflect what you would wear to said event. So let's use the example of a coffee date. If they had a coffee date kind of thing, you probably wouldn't be wearing this super fancy outfit. I would reach out, if you are kind of confused what to wear, I would reach out to your panel committee or anyone from that sorority, trying to see what is the most appropriate attire for, and you could look up different examples online, because when you see somebody who's clearly standing out in not the best way, it kind of, you focus your attention on that kind of thing. And they could be a great conversationalist and everything like that, but that's just a personal tip because some of the things I wore feel like kind of maybe not the best, and I probably should have reached out and I probably should have done stuff. I also should quick mention that I rushed my senior year, my fall semester senior year. So this is just my second semester. And I think a lot of people don't think that that's a possibility, but it 100% is. It is a not common possibility, but depending on the sorority, depending on the university, how many people are going, depends on the numbers, because there's a lot of people, they'll probably want somebody younger, but it all just depends. So I would say, like, if you're not a freshman and you're trying, I say go for it. Go for it. You never know. I personally was like, they're not going to be a huge fan because I'm not super young, but they welcomed me in open arms. Like, it all just depends on what they're looking for, what you're looking for. There's a lot of possibilities. Another thing I would recommend is researching. So if you have these different sororities that you're interested in, I would do some research. Just, you don't have to go do extensive research, but just a little, so you can kind of have a good conversation, have any questions, you can ask them. Everything will just flow a little bit more. You do some basic research, and then not only does it probably help your confidence through the whole thing, but it also looks pretty good on you, being like, wow, they're pretty prepared. So that's another little tip. One thing clothing wise I could recommend, probably do not wear something super itty bitty, because yes, there's a time and place for absolutely everything, but I don't think you want to show absolutely everything for the first impression. There's certain events that are kind of going to be like a job interview kind of setting. Not super serious like that, but you don't, for a job interview, you wouldn't be wearing something super tiny either. So it all really, this whole thing is just going to be me saying, it depends, but sadly it kind of does depend. But yes, one recommendation is follow their Instagram, follow social medias, kind of get the vibe of the place, kind of see what people are like. You can kind of gravitate towards people you kind of recognize and kind of have a good conversation, because I can guarantee you they're going to want to be having conversations with you too. They are going to want to talk to you, have a good time with you. So if you kind of start out, they're going to be like, wow, she's really outgoing and good for her. So there's a lot of good things that just putting yourself out there, they're going to notice that, remember that, and be like, wow, good for her. Like, and be taking a note of that. So I'm going to take a pause on my little recommendation list, and I'm going to just say, so tonight I have a sorority meeting, so I'm going to be getting ready. I already did some makeup and I gotta do my hair still. It's kind of what I must have done, get all dressed up, and I'm gonna kind of bring you guys with me so you can kind of get a little bit of the vibe that's going on, but we will definitely see. So I'll see you in just a few. All right. The student center at Stout. That's where I had the meeting last night, and today I have a study hour session, so I'll be going to that, and I thought might as well do a little get ready with me, and you can see how I get ready and what I do for the study hour. So let's just get into it. So these study hours, if I should explain, they are kind of mandatory, but they also, like, it depends on how you did the previous semester and your GPA. So it's kind of for people who, also I would like to just put it out there that my dogs are sleeping on my bed. So if you can hear them, I do apologize. But I just wanted to say that these are mandatory, kind of. So each person has a certain amount of study hours that need to be completed depending on the GPA. And it just helps to make sure that girls have a designated time to do homework, and some girls just go even if they already did all their hours, just to kind of hang out, catch up, and just have a designated time to do some projects. So that's what I will be going to. I will be doing the first couple of my hours that need to get completed, and I saved up some homework to be doing specifically for tonight. And we just have hours in the library, so it's pretty nice and accessible. So I am a psych major, so it's kind of nice because, like, we don't really have too many, like, projects and stuff like that, versus, like, some of the girls are art majors and they will be coming in with their art projects, and I'm like, well, like, dang, that's a lot. I will be removing this headband. Ugh. But yeah, I don't have too many projects, and if I do have projects, they are all online, so it's not that big of a deal. But after the study hours, I would like to work out at the gym, so hopefully I can do all that. So I really don't do heavy makeup to begin with, but I like putting makeup on because it makes me feel more confident throughout the day. And I feel like a lot better about myself when I put makeup on. And I normally typically, if I know I will be going to the gym soon after putting makeup on. I don't really like to do that, but I guess we're gonna have to go for it. Speaking about going to the gym, it's kind of nice. So Stout, we have 2 gyms. It's included in tuition. So it's kind of nice because we always have 2 gyms. There's 2 gyms that students have access to. So the first one, well, technically there is 3 gyms on campus. So 2 are for non-student athletes, 1 is for student athletes, and 2 of them are in the field house, so by the athletic center, so for the athletes and then non-athletes. And then on the other side of campus, there is another gym, and that one's 24/7, so it's really nice because I don't have to go at a certain time, and it's open even on holidays, weekends, whatever. I just have to, use my card, so it's really nice because I don't actually have to worry about making sure I'm there at a certain time. Currently, I'm kind of fighting a cold. It's not horrible, but definitely isn't feeling too great, to be honest. This really isn't my shade now that I'm seeing it, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Like, guess I'm gonna be looking a little orange. It's not really that cute. Well, since I noticed it's orange, maybe I'll try to use my concealer as like a little bit of contour, try to break up the color a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna work, but if it does, you will be hopefully able to tell. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I really have no idea. Hopefully this reverse, like the reverse concealer trick, hopefully this works. I don't even know if this is a trick, to be honest. I have no clue. Like, this whole thing is just winging it. Like, it's really not. I'm not a professional, not anything. I have a light, so over here I do have a light, but it's not, I'm not used to doing this light because it's like with just my room light, it's a little, it's not like the best lighting. But I don't think this is, I don't think the lighting I'm having right now is great either, because it's looking a little iffy. Not gonna lie. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Not that I've said any of the products I've used, but this is e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. And honestly, the only reason, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I like having it, like, I like having my skin look like a little, I don't like to have it look matte. But I do not like coconut. I do not like the smell. I don't really like the taste. Like, so it's not, and this smells like coconut. But other than that, it's a good product. So I'm just gonna make it stay for the gym. Normally I have a fan out, but I forgot to grab it. Then, let's see. I think that's kind of the finished look. And like I said, I'm going to be going to the gym after tonight, and then yeah, that's pretty much the plan. And we don't have any other sorority activities for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. All right, bye.